Okay, I have a mini update related to the series. So, first things first, if you have thoroughly watched the series from beginning to end and paid attention to every single little detail, you know that I do actually have a friendship with someone that works for Child Protective Services that works for the state and who was heavily involved with my case when I fell ill last November and when Asmodeus took legal temporary custody of my boys until I was nursed back to health and I was acclimated back into society and I was able to work and everything like that and get them back. So she stopped by today because her office is, like I said, right around the corner. She works right in the area. And she brought baby Jack some things. And we were just talking, doing a regular talking thing or whatever, and going over my birth plan and all that stuff. And she was seeing the boys. And of course, we always talk about this. And I don't want you guys to think because I'm laughing that I don't think it is serious. It's very traumatizing as fuck. But I am the person that will always try to make light of a situation and laugh and joke and use dark humor to get through it. It keeps me out of psychiatric facilities, okay? People will go like, oh my God, you're so funny. I'm like, no, I'm so fucking traumatized. I'm fucking traumatized. This is a coping mechanism. So anyway, she stopped by around, I want to say 3:30, maybe 3:20, 3:30. I knew she was early. And we were sitting and talking. Of course, we're going over everything as per usual because she's also helping me get everything in place and in order documentation-wise for when we do go to court, which should be in December, if not December, because December's a finicky month. Not just like state officials, not just like government employees, but I want to say like the last 2 weeks of December, anything you mail, anything you email, any meetings you might have, any appointments you might have, if you don't go to those things, guess when they're going to see you? Guess when they're going to follow up with you to reschedule? In the new year. And you have to hope that in the new year, they can see you promptly. It's quitting time. So if we don't go to court in December, we will more than likely be going to court in January. And I want to have all my ducks in a row because when I go to court, I don't go to court to play games. I go to court to win. I go to court to get what I want. And I have never been disappointed yet. And I've been to court for many different reasons. It's safe to say that I know exactly what I'm doing. But anyway, he revisited the conversation that we all too often have because you have to also think about it this way too. The only way for me to get closure from the situation, healing and understanding and the things that I deserve and that I need, in order to function, in order to continue with my life, continue doing my job as a nurse, continue being a mom as I am, continue with taking care of myself, is to talk about it. This whole situation, the way that it happened, the way that it unfolded, everything that I know now, he's moving around. Everything that I know now, there wasn't someone to call and curse out. There wasn't somebody to approach and say, what the fuck were you doing? What were you thinking? How could you do this? Why would you do this? So there are questions that are never gonna be answered, and that's fine. And because of my series is probably the only reason why Asmodeus has not reached out to me, aside from the cease and desist, because he can't reach out to me, because he can't have, ooh, this one hurts. Hold on, okay. All right, sweetheart. Alrighty. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, Asmodeus can't reach out to me to communicate anything because of the way that I did my series. Anything that he is still saying, that he's still lying about, he can't afford for what he says to me to get back to his girlfriend. And just before we go into any detail, it's not his ex-girlfriend. That's his girlfriend. Current girlfriend. I don't know if this video is going to be taken down for that, for that, but I'm just saying, like, a mental breakdown is a dumb way to die if you can prevent it. But to be honest with you, just to be completely honest with you, if he did reach out to me, had I not taken this route, I don't think that he would be gracious in any way. I think he would have just been snapping and fucking spazzing. Because, you know what I mean? Like, I just sat up here and jeopardized his bread and butter. So I don't think that he would be kind, but I know that he would have an outlet and some place to redirect all his fury and rage. But at some point in time, he probably would begin the whole entire, you know, grovel thing in order to get me to not talk to anybody, not say anything, be discreet on social media, whatever the fuck it is his little brain can come up with. But because of the manner that I've addressed this in, it's not an option. It's not an option. And I said this before, and I will say it again. It's in some part of the series. It's very, very common that when a man gets caught up, I don't know why they call it getting caught up. It's called I'm fucking other people and I'm cheating and lying and self-sabotaging everything good that I can tell. I'm just fucking up everything. But when it's very common that in situations like this, men in these situations will typically try and to communicate between all the parties involved, and that's so they can collect their little notes and figure out who knows what, and then measure who's reacting in what way, and then measure which will be the biggest loss, because I do need some place to go and I'm not cutting off everybody. So that option is gone. That option shit would have been available any damn way, but it's not there at all. So he can't call me to talk to me about anything. He has to pretty much go based on what his girlfriend tells him that she knows, or whatever the family has seen here on my account, whatever they've, you know, found through their searching and their observations. So he can't contact me. You fucked that up. You fucked up the communication. That was on you. That was on you. All you had to do was one teeny tiny thing, which was tell me the truth in September, and we wouldn't be here in September a year later playing these types of games. You guys love to say that when you play dumb games you win dumb prizes, but then you still engage and play fucking dumb games and then you bitch about your prizes. What did you think you were gonna win? What did you think you were gonna get?